What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. Now, today's video, I'm going to do a little bit of ranting because, man, we got so unbelievably unlucky yesterday. And, if you do want to just skip to the middle of the video, find the picks and go along with your day, and then, I totally understand that. But, man, did we get freaking unlucky yesterday. It is actually unbelievable. Again, I talked about this yesterday yesterday about Saturday. Saturday, we had some hits, but we still got a little bit unlucky, especially because like some of these picks, we got like a 2x for this, we got a 3.5x for this, and then so many 3 out of 4s and everything like that going along, with this. But like yesterday, guys, I can't even explain to you. I mean, I could go through each of these individual picks and talk about how they barely didn't hit. Like, for example, this one, Amon-Ra St. Brown needed one more yard. All right, longest reception, 24. If he falls forward one more yard, we cash this for a 8x. This Brady Cook play, Saints have the ball, third down. They throw a random 40-yard pass to Chris Olave with two minutes left. I have no idea why they did that. They needed to just run the ball. They would have got a first down with Taysom Hill or whoever, and they would have just knelt the ball out. They won the game. Saints throw the ball for some reason, get a touchdown. All right, it's not just like a 2-yard out. They get a touchdown for some reason to Chris Olave. Jets get the ball with like a minute left, and then they throw the ball 3 times, all incompletions. Brady Cook needs like 20 yards to go over. Brady Cook throws on 4th down, should have been a pick, literally in the guy's hand, the Saints defender's hand, should have been a pick. Or the Saints defender should have tackled the guy in with 3 yards. Like he got like 3 yards and tackled him. The guy goes for the pick. It goes straight through his hands. The Jets guy gets the ball, runs for 20 yards. Brady Cook goes over. On 4th down, mind you, with 1 minute left in this game, Brady Cook goes over here. Unbelievable stuff. League of Legends, guys, this guy needs one more kill. Everyone else on his team goes over. This play over here, which was yesterday's YouTube play of the day. What a call. Like, I have to give myself credit a little bit for some of these plays, at least, because, I mean, it was such a frustrating day. I have to at least, understand a little bit. Like, Drake May, 380 yards. Stephon Diggs, 138 yards. They literally cashed this by the middle of the third quarter. Like, this was absolutely an amazing call, no sweat. Exactly how I said it. I said that Baltimore was going to, be in this game. They're going to, potentially be winning in this game at some points. And Drake May is going to have to throw a lot to stay in this game. And that's exactly what happened. He literally threw for close to 400 yards. YXL needs one more kill. Doesn't get it. And this could have been a 5x or a 5.5x, whatever it was. Doesn't get it here. If we go over here, you'll see what I always talk about, guys. I take overs on NFL or unders on NFL or college football. It doesn't matter. For example, Jackson Dart, 33 pass yards. What a call here again. Jackson Dart, 33. And it's not like he had a concussion. It's not like he came out of the game at halftime. He played the entire game and had 33 yards. I think he had 6 pass completions this entire game. When your quarterback has 33 yards, it is literally physically impossible to get 53.5 yards as a receiver, okay? Unless there's some fake punt nonsense or something. But Wan'Dale Robinson, 19 yards. Jackson Dart, 33 yards. So these guys go way under together. What a call there, honestly. What a call to take Jackson Dart under 33 yards. And again, as I always talk about, when a quarterback gets 400 yards, his receivers, number 1 receiver, is going to get over 100 yards. And that's exactly what happened here. When a quarterback gets 33 yards, and I'm like, did I think Jackson Dart was going to get 33 yards? No, of course not, guys. That would be insane to call that. But I thought Jackson Dart was going to go under in this game, and he goes way under. And again, this guy misses by 1. Right? Jalen Waddle down here misses as well, right? I was so close to taking A-Chain. Again, some of this, it's my fault. I should have took A-Chain instead of Jalen Waddle. But again, it's like hindsight is 2020. How am I supposed to know that A-Chain's going to go over in the second half? Jalen Waddle's not. I think Jalen Waddle even gets pulled. And then you'll see these on the side here. You might be like, well, these are 2 out of 4s. What are we talking about here? How are these even close? I mean, if you guys know what I do here, I do League of Legends correlation along with NFL correlation or Counter-Strike correlation. So for example, in Counter-Strike up here, right, I took the unders together, the unders hit, right? I took the overs together in League of Legends right here, and they hit together because it's extremely correlated together, right? These guys won both games, so this guy got 25 kills when his line was 7. These guys go under together, and then this play also under together, okay? And when they should have at least went over together, okay, guys? So just incredible stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overreacting, but just how unlucky we got is insane to me. Some of these games ended and I was just in shock, right? Like this Detroit game ends. Amon-Ra had a 21-yard catch and a 24-yard catch. Okay, he needed one more yard. And by the way, we also took him over 23.5. So if his line didn't bump, we would have cashed this one at least too. So, this is what I talk about, guys, and I'll talk about this on winning days and losing days, is that like you have to keep a level head. It's really hard to keep a level head on days like this, but let's just say Amon-Ra falls forward. Let's say Brady Cook doesn't get this pass. Let's say this guy gets a kill. Say this guy gets a kill. Let's say Jalen Waddle is the one who goes over instead of A-Chain in that second half, or he doesn't get pulled. Let's just say I cashed all of these in alternate universe, like all of this right here. Then all of a sudden I look like a genius and I look like I know exactly what I'm doing and everything like that. But you guys have to understand that the correlated betting strategy does work long term, and it's so frustrating to have days like this, right? As you guys will see, I have everything pulled up. It's been, honestly, November and December have just been up and down, up and down, up and down. You'll see it literally starting like right here. This was like pretty much the 1st of November, and it's just up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And it's just been like that, right? October, we have our best month ever. We go up 115 units. I'm not going to sit here and say that we're going to go up 115 units every month or expect to, because that's absolutely crazy. But I always expect to go up at least 50 to 60 units. That is my goal, right? And we've been able to do that for a number of months. It's just some of these months have just November, December, it's just been brutal with just how inconsistent sometimes and just how unlucky we've gotten, to be honest. And if we look back to some of these days in October, just because I have so many screenshots, like here's a weekend in October, right? And what I really want to show you guys is what we're betting on, right? If you look here, we're betting on football correlation. We're betting on Counter-Strike overs. Counter-Strike overs or unders, right? Again, football, Dota, right? We have Counter-Strike, and then we have League of Legends down here, right? If you go to this, we have League of Legends, we have NFL, right? And again, if you look at what we're betting on now, it's the exact same stuff. NFL and League of Legends, NFL and Counter-Strike, college football and League of Legends, college football and Counter-Strike. So nothing has changed. All the plays have been the same. We have gotten so unlucky. So with all of that being said, rant over. I feel better getting that off my chest. It has been, that's such a hard weekend to swallow. Like if we miss everything and everything just looks horrible, then it's like at the end of the day, that's actually a better weekend, like an easier pill to swallow than just how close we got on some of these entries. Because again, just a couple of different things go differently and we cash. Now, with all that being said, yesterday's YouTube plays actually did go well. So majority of that was to just like the VIP members, and the VIP members, those are the guys who really, they take all my plays. My reputation's on the line at that point with the VIP plays, because it's like, that is what I do day in and day out. I spend hours looking for plays for you guys. But at the end of the day, the YouTube plays yesterday actually did well, right? We take Kareem Hunt under. We took David Silas to go under. This guy cashes. So this is actually a 3x on Underdog. So if you guys did cash on Underdog, if you guys want to sign up with Underdog, I really recommend it. Again, this was the play yesterday, but again, play 5, get $75. Text me Underdog. You can sign up with the link down below as well, and you can text me Underdog to this number here. As I said yesterday, they're doing like a 12 days of Christmas thing, so I don't know what their promo is today, but normally they have really good promos, and it's going to be until I believe the beginning of next year. So there's going to be a promo pretty much every single day. So get Underdog. This was the Onyx pick. This also goes ahead and hits. He literally gets 0 shots on goal when his line was 2.5. So great pick here again. And then some of these other Onyx plays, I think these two down here were actually on the YouTube channel. So these plays here were YouTube picks, and then these two here were VIP picks. All right. So Christoph Tilley goes and hits. Harrison Barnes does not hit. Justin Herbert goes ahead and hits his under here, and again, it's because he's winning in this game. So when you win, you don't throw as much, and that's exactly what happened. Even though he had an amazing game, I think he threw for like 300 plus yards, he still only got 29 pass attempts because he was winning in that game, so he didn't have to pass in that fourth quarter. And then Bucky Irving over, guys. If you watch that game too, he had multiple opportunities to score a touchdown. I think he got tackled on the 1 yard line twice, and then they put in Sean Tucker, and Sean Tucker took the touchdown from him. So again, it was a good call for Bucky Irving. Can't be mad at that. Sometimes it's 1 yard that separates it. So Let's get into today's pick. I will say this is going to be the last day to sign up for this Odell Beckham jersey giveaway. All you have to do is like, comment on this video, and you'll be entered to win. All right, so it's as easy as that. Like and comment. I'm going to try to be doing this giveaway tomorrow. If I do not get to it tomorrow, I'll be doing it the next day. But really, it's going to be like a 95% chance I do it tomorrow, and I'll set everything up for that. Sometimes it takes a while to get, track everything and have everything, but I had a better system going this time. So like, comment, subscribe for the side and Odell Beckham jersey giveaway, guys. And hopefully you guys appreciate that there. All you have to do again is like and comment to get entered in that giveaway. So picks for today, guys. We have Denny to go under PRA. Denny under 41.5 PRA. Again, this is on Onyx Odds. As you guys saw, we cashed the play yesterday for that NHL line on Onyx. We've been doing well on Onyx, to be honest. And this is another pick right here. So you can bet on player props, you can bet on spreads, on money lines, on parlays, whatever you want to do on Onyx Odds. So it really opens up a lot of the betting game to places like Texas, which is where I live. And because we don't have FanDuel, we don't have DraftKings, so you can't really bet on money lines and normal player props like this because if you guys don't know, on PrizePicks, on Underdog, you pretty much have to pair things up together. You have to have a 2-man or a 3-man or a 4-man. So if you like an individual pick and don't want to pair it up with multiple picks, you can just use Onyx Odds. You can also use it for spreads and money lines, like I said, right? Onyx Odds also is giving away $100 in free picks for anyone who signs up. So text me Onyx, guys. You'll get a month free of the VIP. As I've said, we've been up and down the past 6 weeks, 7 weeks. Who knows when we're going to have another October? Like I said, we're doing the same exact picks. We're up 800 plus units since I've been doing this, which is, since the beginning of last year. So over, the span of like 22 months, 800 units, 800 plus units. It's probably like 850. So normally we average between like 40 to 50 units. Like I said, it's kind of been a rocky month or whatever. And it really hasn't been like that horrible. As you'll see, we're down like 4 units, which is not that big of a deal, but like I said, the weeks where we do start cashing and stuff starts falling our way, that stuff happens quick. All right. And I get a lot of people that will text me and be like, man, I wasn't in the VIP to have that 60 unit weekend. And it's like, well, you got to, sometimes you got to tough out some of the hard weeks to be able to get paid off with some of the massive weeks that we have. And the wins are always going to outweigh the losses. Okay, second pick of the day is going to be on Sleeper. We have Jonathan Taylor discounted at 79.5 yards. Now, this looks like his line is not even discounted, but his line is normally in the mid-90s right now, okay? So this is a discounted pick on Sleeper, so I'm going to take that there. And then we're going to take S. James. I think his name's Shy James. Let me look. Sion James, okay? So Sion James, and we're going to take him under 5.5 points in today's Hornets versus Cavs game, all right, guys? So on Sleeper, you'll get a free $20 entry, and you can also get this free pick on sale right here for Jonathan Taylor. This is a 3x entry right here, and if you do sign up for Sleeper today, you'll get 2 months free of the VIP. That is what that looks like here. Again, $20 free entry on Sleeper for all the new users if you use my code PAID, all right? Now, the last pick of the day is going to be on PrizePicks. As I showed, we got extremely close yesterday. And let's go ahead and do it again with another form of correlation, all right? So this game, we are taking the unders, all right? So I'm taking Brock Purdy under yards, and I'm taking George Kittle under longest reception, all right? So he needs to get, all of his catches need to be lower than 24 yards, which I think is a pretty good line there. I think that's pretty high for him there. Again, a lot of people don't understand what like a 22-yard catch looks like in the NFL. If you look at that Amon-Ra St. Brown catch, that was 23 or 24 yards. He was running for quite a bit, all right? So 24 yards, 25 yards in the NFL is a lot. That's a lot of yards to have for a catch. So maybe he gets like an 18-yard catch, and you might be like, oh, he might have went over there, but it's still only 18 yards. So again, I'm taking Kittle under, Brock Purdy under. I don't even know if I have to say it, but extremely correlated together. If George Kittle just gets a lot of dink and dunk, 5-yard, 10-yard catches, then it's likely that Brock Purdy is going to go under. Now, vice versa of that, if George Kittle gets an 80-yard catch, let's just say, which is unlikely to happen, but let's just say he gets some random 80-yard catch where it's just wide open, he's running down the field for minutes and minutes down the field, right? Then that's probably going to mean that Brock Purdy is going to go over because he just threw an 80-yard pass, right? So that is how they're extremely correlated together. These guys are very tied together based on their performances, okay? Now, the third pick in here is going to be Aaron Jones under touchdown, right? Now, I think this is a pretty easy one here. Jordan Mason is out, I believe. I think he went out last game, so Aaron Jones should be the number one back, but I still think being able to get a under rush receiving touchdown for a not not so good running back anymore, like Aaron Jones, is still really good. You'll also see players like JJ McCarthy run the ball in a lot in those short yardage situations. Okay, so I'm taking under on Aaron Jones. He's not really that goal line back anymore, at least. I mean, he used to be a touchdown machine, obviously, and 5 years ago or whatever. But I am taking Aaron Jones under touchdown, and this is happening actually on Thursday, which I believe is Christmas Day, the Christmas Day game that they have between the Lions and the Vikings. All right, so this is the three-man here. Again, make sure you have longest reception instead of yards and all that, and you should get a 5x from this payout. All right, guys. So again, want to finish off this video, man. Super frustrating day. We got to move on. We can't be scared to take entries, especially when, you see all the green on the board. Even on Saturday, where we had a better day, there was a lot that we left on the table just because of a lot of very near misses and a lot of 3 out of 4s and a lot of things just barely not going our way and all that nonsense. So thank you guys so much for all the support, all the positivity. Positivity really helps out, and I appreciate you guys as always, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.